assuming that they go even in the early game.
So far, Ray's composition looking pretty good. There's a good amount of targets that they can catch and get kills off with the Ogi Shadow Kill. And Way of the Dragon and King's Calling will provide a lot of crowd control. So Vamos, how are they going to complete this draft?
Do they have any stronger engage options? Something that can pair up with the Benedetta, something that can actually punish the box?
Say, Natalia wasn't banned this time.
Oh, that's a good point. Akai?
Fair. Okay.
All right.
Actually, regular picks in the final for you here.
Yeah, I mean, Akai makes sense. The heavy spin is going to help people get out of the King's Calling from Mincetar, is able to disposition people, making Cho's life difficult. Hayabusa, if he gets pinned down against the wall, it's basically over for him. They can guarantee a couple of ults and still walk away alive.
It's actually a pretty good finish from Vamos, because Akai deals with Mincetar, like you mentioned, and Faramis helps counter Hayabusa, because Ogi Shadow Kill, you just pop the Nether Realm, and you survive most of it. Melissa going to be the final pick, which means this is a Lunox mid lane.
Interesting. I don't think their composition... I mean, I feel like at the very least...
Between Team Vamos and Team Ray!
If I don't see first item BOD, I'm disappointed. I'm disappointed in the game. I'm disappointed in the series if it's not a BOD first item here. But now, we see Team Vamos on blue side, going to be starting on that purple buff for Zorn, of course. And Team Ray on the red side, on the same side of the map, but on their orange.
Virgie already here, trying to mess with Zorn. This is one of his signature picks, the Cho, so he's getting harassed by his own pick. Going to actually get the purple buff and just fly out. He's actually still got it.
Okay, all right. I would have imagined that Smooth could have rotated down and helped out to get that first blood, but they didn't want to waste any time here. It's about hitting level 4.
Mid lane, a big skirmish around the Litho. Sapat in a lot of trouble here as Kids will chase him down. He will flicker away. Here comes Zorn. He gets the kill. First blood to Zorn on the Fanny, and he's going to get the double too on AJ.
I don't know about you, but did that not feel like the slowest double kill of all
time? A little bit, but Smooth comes in, Petrify Kid, triple kill for Zorn! Okay!
Are they dropping frames? Like, why does it feel like it's in slow motion? It's just, they're just funneling into him like they've never played against Fanny before.
It's just the Zorn effect. He has an aura.
The BDE is huge on Zorn, right? Oh boy. Oh, no wonder! Man, when Master Assassin didn't even go for... Oh my goodness.
Penetration, Master Assassin, Lethal Ignition goes in. Kid still able to get his purple, and now Zorn in trouble. Can he fly out? Nope. AJ gets the shutdown. And now Sabat in some trouble himself. Virgie and AJ chasing him down. Sabat gonna get pulled in with the Spear of Glory. And that's a double kill for the Lunox.
All right, push out that mid lane. Don't fight for that turtle. Go straight into that purple buff. Yeah, Virgie. Yeah, harass him.
By the way, I really love what Smooth has been doing so far. His ability to roam on Benedetta is just on a different level altogether, and I miss it so much.
God, he's so good on Benedetta. I can't wait for him to make a play, but so far, I don't imagine a lot of plays being...
Nats 1v1ing Trout! A timely arrival by AJ to keep Trap alive on a tiny bit of HP.
Yeah, that Inspire literally saved him. It literally saved him. Oh, another
Here goes Zorn again. He's trying to bait out the King's Calling. Jumps on Eevee, baits it out, still gets the kill anyway. Turtle should be secured now, but we can see Kids jumping back in. Ogi Shadow Kill on top of Smooth. He uses the iframes to escape. Doesn't even need the Nether Realm. Maybe a bit wasted by Warlord, but doesn't matter. Zorn goes in again, now targeting AJ. Brilliance being used by the Lunox, going for Kids. Zorn flying around quite a bit. Gets knocked up with the Jeet Kundo. Virgie chasing him down. Kids gets the Turtle, but Zorn is able to fly out. Kids, can he connect? No!
He's so sad. Kids is wishing he had a Sky Piercer now. He's just wishing. If I had Sky Piercer, it's over.
Never mind. There we go. Virgie finally chases down Zorn.
Good flicker coming in for Virgie as well. Both of which, I mean, generally... Wait, is he still taking damage here? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. He's just scouting to see what's available.
Up top lane, Smooth getting pulled back with Spirit of Glory, actually lands the Mincetar passive, so Ogi Shadow Kill will connect and pick off the Benedetta.
Unlucky for Smooth, he didn't get that Petrify in time. Had he just landed that Petrify, he might have been able to escape with his ult once more. As now, at the very least, Purple Buff being watched by both sides.
Well, meanwhile, Sabat getting chased by Virgie, Way of the Dragon onto the Kai, uses that heavy spin. So we're not going to engage either. So Kids gets his purple.
Hunter Strike complete for him. Didn't opt to go for an early Sky Piercer, knowing how dangerous Team Vamos could potentially be, but I think he needs it no matter what. It's a necessary item this time because you're already playing against the Warlord with the, with the Netherrealm, and just with the temp HP, if you can force it out of him, if they're low and the channel time is still there, at least you have an opportunity for an execution.
Potentially Zorn able to dash out in time here to avoid the way of the dragon. If he gets caught by that, it is basically guaranteed death.
Gonna keep chilling though. Wait, are they gonna re-gank top again? Yeah, they are!
They could. Smooth is quite far. King's Calling jumps in. Smooth gets pulled back in, and here comes Kids. He cannot dash away. Smooth just full countered. Not able to escape.
Poor guy, poor guy. We might even see a response from Vamos on the opposite side of the map, but it looks like against Trap and as well as Virgie, nah, ain't worth it. Let's go straight to Turtle.
Turtle should be quite easy to secure now that the EXP laner on Vamos just respawned. Brilliance forced out from AJ, but he is fine. Though Zorn jumping back in. He's still able to live though, thanks to a bit of healing from his first skill. Because of that, Zorn has to go back and recall himself.
Although Eevee is in a very forward position here. Oh.
Nets gets kicked, pop the Zaman Force. Here comes Zorn on top of Virgie though to save Nets. Trap is in the area. Can he stop him? Yes, he does. The Melissa ult zones them out. So nothing yet for Vamos.
Good stuff coming in from Trap to save his boy, but now Kids getting pinned.
Heavy spin lands on Kids. AJ though with the Chaos Assault gonna be denied by the Netherrealm. Kids still able to survive just in time as Vamos a bit too late to get the kill. So the purple buff is still in contention. Electro Final Blow jumps in. Smooth, very squishy though. Tries to chase down AJ, but he gives him a mega kill instead. At least Zorn steals the purple.
Yep, he didn't use the Petrify Electro Final Blow. He just went in with Electro Final Blow to zone them off, but right now AJ is 4-1-0. He is real strong. He's getting real strong, and I think they're getting to the tipping point soon.
Yeah, this is a little worrying for Vamos. Their composition isn't the best in terms of late game scaling compared to Ray. Right now, Team Ray already in control. 3k lead, 6 minutes in. Virgie continuing to scout out the jungle to see where Zorn might be. Does he steal it? No, not quite. But Kids does get the turtle.
Okay, that's going to be the second turtle of the game, and finally we might just see a structure actually fall. Bottom side it
Fear of Glory connects onto Sunbot. He has heavy spin out. King's Calling not going to be able to stop him from escaping, and Warlord with the Netherrealm survives the Ogi Shadow kill, but that's a lot of resources gone. Zorn going to be denied by the Melissa ult again, a very effective tool to stop Vamos from engaging. Zaman Force doing a good amount of damage from Nets, but he's all by himself. Killing spree for Kids.
An overextension by Vamos. Team Ray, they've been looking for a series win, and I think they might just have found it here against Vamos.
It does seem that way. Though Vamos was able to narrow the net worth lead a little bit there. Smooth going to be able to get some split push in on this Benedetta. So Team Ray has to worry about that a little.
They're defending, right? They're making sure that this purple buff is always going to be safe. However, Team Vamos, they missed their early game timing. They missed a couple of their early game timings, but now that Warlord is ready to be proactive on that map, get ready for the upcoming battle here.
Purple buff, heavy spin used. Eevee able to walk back to his tower though. Flicker Wave the Dragon lands on Subbat, kicks him into the team. Netherrealm comes out to save him, but not for long. And now Warlord himself is in trouble as the Ogi Shadow kill jumps into the backline. Trap already gets a double kill, and the rest of Team Vamos has just been zoned away from the river. Conceal play, can they find Smooth? Looks like the answer is no.
Looks like so far so good. This Mitsutar pick has been doing God's work, and now they don't even need to take this mid-tier 1. They get to walk in enemy jungle for free.
At this point, Team Ray have a lot of control. Team Vamos, you can definitely tell their draft here was a little bit messing around, because if you wanted Fanny Benedetta, you definitely should have revealed it a little later on to avoid this exact situation.
Both sides now just making sure that they can keep their battle lines safe, clear, and most importantly, to bait out ults from either side. They have the exact same plan, right? They're trying to bait reactions.
Electro Final Blow onto Eevee as Zorn jumps in. King's Calling. He's still alive, actually! And Zorn ends up dying to the tower. Virgie with the Wave of the Dragon misses the tower angle. But the job is done because all this while Kids was getting the Lord.
Yeah, I'm surprised that Nets dropped the Zaman Force inside the King's Calling. I don't know what the plan was there.
Yeah, I'm not sure he thought that through in the heat of the moment. But is anything really being taught true by Vamos right now?
That's fair. Maybe he wanted just the Zaman Force like initial, the initial slow if you happen to be on his little pattern thing. But even Ray now getting involved with the synchronized taunt.
Giving Vamos a bit of their own medicine here. Actually spelling out the V. Oh, here comes the engage. Zorn comes in, splits them in half. Brilliant's gonna be used. Heavy spin, pins Virgie, but doesn't really achieve too much more. Tower still falls.
Oh, they've just been tickling each other this entire time. There's a good opportunity that Kids might just spot out Zorn. He sees it.
Kids going to be able to come back in time, but Zorn's still going to be able to walk out. Kids chasing. Can he get the Ogi Shadow kill? Answer is no there. Electro Final Blow clears up the Lord up top. Team Vamos still keep their tier 2 alive.
Gonna be dancing still. Both sides, second wave of Lord Empowered minions. Let's see what the distribution is for the side of Team Vamos.
Zorn trying to steal the orange buff. He does get it, but Ogi Shadow kill actually jumps to the rest of the wave. So Zorn is fine here.
It hopped on, it latched onto Smooth for just a little bit, but once he got involved in that wave, it was tough.
Zorn doing a lot of damage to Eevee right now. Eevee doesn't want to use his King's Calling on a single target. Team Ray still in control of their half of the map, has stolen another purple buff. Wave the Dragon kicks up, though he gets knocked away. So Virgie trapped under the tower falls. NetherRealm going to be used quite early on. King's Calling as well. Not too sure about this engage from Team Ray. I think they themselves know it. They're going to start disengaging. Trap doing some damage. Electro Final Blow completely misses, but still does a lot of damage. Wind of Nature, though, allows Trap to get the killing spree, while Zorn finishes off Eevee in the back line.
They're going to continue, start taking the space here. Team Ray, maybe 5k ahead, but like dropping these kills over to Team Vamos. It just goes to show that the scaling is starting to catch up from Vamos' side. Smooth, unfortunately, he is not having the best game here. He's 0-4-1, but can you really blame him against Team Ray, who is not only hyper mobile, but have plenty of ways to not only peel, but completely shut him down?
They could have absolutely kept his Benedetta for a little bit later. I don't feel like Ray would have banned it. So, yeah, it's unfortunate, right? The Mincetar is just such a good answer.
I mean, it's not only that, right? He also has to worry about
Conceal. They're looking for Smooth. Electro Final Blow already used. Eye for an eye. Not going to save him. This is 4P. Actually, Smooth getting really far. Ogi Shadow kill gets the mega kill.
There was a good chance he was still going to die anyways. Oh, hold on.
Zorn, not sure you want to be here, sir. Subbot actually really deep as well. Uses Conceal, uses Heavy Spin. Actually, a really nice pin right here. King's Calling going to be used. AJ and Kids already shut down with the NetherRealm. Team Ray fighting into a funnel. This is exactly where Team Vamos wants them. And Zorn gets the shutdown, chasing down Trap. He'll be able to chase down Virgie at the same time. Double kill for the Fanny, while Eevee also overstays his welcome killing spree for Warlord.
Oh, there we go. Vamos, they find the turnaround here. From what used to be a 4K lead, they start taking influence back away from Team Ray, cracking open all tier 1s, and now the power items are coming through. Rose Gold for Smooth, Holy Crystal for Nets.
Really well played right there, and all of that came off of Smooth being able to force so many resources out, and Team Ray to chase them so far that they were able to force them into the funnel they wanted.
Losing mid tier 2 as well. Ray got to stay on top of minion wave management right now. Got to make sure that the house is clean. Got to maintain that housekeeping. But even so, these team fights have been like really awkward, right? It's all based on whether or not Eevee can land a really good King's Calling, and for Team Vamos is whether or not Subbot is able to bait reactions from Team Ray without having to use his Heavy Spin.
Subbot got a really clean catch though with the Heavy Spin inside that tiny alleyway, getting a 2-man catch. Team Vamos has regained a bit of the gold lead, but 12 minutes in, that gold lead doesn't matter all too much. You are right, Gideon. The angle of approach going to matter here.
Yeah, I mean, the side lanes, as you can see, being covered by both Zorn and as well as Smooth. They're more worried about an ambush than they are pushing the waves. So that's why, as they synchronize these waves, they really take their time, but to make sure to soak up as much EXP as possible. The tier 2 on top side should guarantee fall to the Lord anyways, but the bottom side is where they're expecting resistance.
Bottom side is being cleared up by Kids right now. I can hear the Malay cast laughing. Not too sure what they're talking about, but I have some ideas. Concealed play used by Subbot. Flickers in. Heavy Spin on Eevee. Doesn't let him use the King's Calling. Trap doing a lot of damage, but the NetherRealm is saving them from a lot of it as the Electro Final Blow gonna cut things off. Ogi Shadow Kill used in the mid lane to clear up the way to make sure they keep an inhibitor alive. They trade Subbot for Eevee.
Do they survive this? Yes, they do. Team Vamos not going to make a secondary attempt, especially with a man down. Even so, it's difficult to high ground against Team Ray. AJ has scaled exponentially well. His items are ultra expensive, but now that he's 4-2 and 4, he just needs to wait for Team Vamos to dive in, because that brilliance has gotten him out of more situations than I can count.
Yeah, they gotta be a bit wary here, because Team Vamos is adopting a little bit of a nothing-to-lose attitude. They are willing to take fights where you would never expect them to do so. And some of it is working, because you're not predicting that sort of aggression.
I'm pretty sure Smooth built full damage this time around. I'm not sure whether he decided to opt for a War Axe or not, but regardless, he hurts. Especially when you see Lethal Ignition, you know that Benedetta wants to fight.
Team Ray has to be a little bit more careful. I think they do still have more damage on paper, but they gotta make sure to use their resources correctly. If they're able to take out the key players of Vamos, they can definitely win team fights.
Sentry being popped, gonna force members of Vamos away from bottom side of the jungle.
Virgin in some trouble. He's jumped too far forward. He's taking too much damage. Zaman Force, he's just gone King's Calling wasted. Team Vamos get a free kill and Force wasting of resources.
I don't...
Oh, Kid's trying to actually get a kill with the Ogi Shadow kill himself, but not able to do so.
You can see the patience from Warlords, right? He didn't have an instinctual reaction to press the Call Altar, now known as the Nether Realm. At this point, I think it just might be a backdoor angle for Team Vamos.
Heavy spin on. He found Eevee again right into the Zaman Force. Immortality popped. Eevee does not have his King Calling, but here comes Trap. He uses the ult, trying to duel Nets, but Nets has too much damage. Doesn't even need the Nether Realm. Double kill, and not to mention mega kill for Zorn, because he picked someone else off on the other side of the map.
Nicely played by Nets, right? He understood the go away from me works like CC. Oh,
Way of the Dragon, actually a great angle, pushes Sabat into the tower, but he survives it with the shield from his dash. They get the bottom inhibitor. Kids uses the Ogi Shadow kill to clear the wave, does quite a lot of damage here to Nets. They finish off the Akai at the same time. Here comes Zorn, jumps over the wall with his ultimate, gets the kill, unstoppable streak. Virgie's pulled back by Paramis, and Zorn survives with the shield from Rose Gold. I cannot believe what I am watching.
Oh, I can't believe it either. That was a really good push coming in from Team Vamos, but they're going to take precaution here. And it's understandable why they're taking precaution. Eevee is back online, he's ready to fight, he's ready to high ground if Vamos would only clap the other hand.
Oh, Move jumps in, petrifies AJ! Brilliance, forced out just in time. He would have popped like a balloon there.
Yeah, good stuff, good stuff. And I think, you know, the way that he played it out as well, he's making sure that he's holding on to the Electro Final Blow until the very last second. He's not being generous with it, because he knows that at any time, if he's caught off guard, he needs iframes to play with, and he cannot depend on the eye for an eye.
Smooth has mastery on this Benedetta. I really do miss him playing on it. Score is not good because Benedetta nowadays has a lot of difficulty, but you can still see that mastery. Virgil gonna be scouted out by Sabat. They see Nets on the Lord, but look at Zorn! He's in the base! He's chasing down Kids! Ogi's Shadow Kill baited out, and Zorn just flies away. Virgie now a little deep, gets pulled back in. Sabat not able to get the angle though for the heavy spin, but here comes Smooth. He's been waiting in there a long time. King's Calling catches 4, but the heavy spin just destroys the entire fight. Eevee has been separated from the rest of his team. Sabat's still alive, but Eevee is not.
Pretty good stuff. Pretty good stuff from Vamos. Push them back. They don't have structures. You now can chase them to the ends of the earth. With this Lord though, I think that Team Ray, Virgie, he's really got to buck up. They got to discuss who is worth kicking at this point.
Oh, it's hard. Zorn would be one of the more obvious targets, but Smooth and Nets are actually dealing a good amount of damage. And the way their composition works allows them to be set up across the map. Team Ray cannot afford to be separated, but that puts them at risk of split pushing.
Ah, darn it. I was about to say they should be targeting Warlord, but now that he has a Winter Crown, I guess you just have to lean into Nets. His Purify is still on cooldown. This is their best chance to catch him.
The Luminous Lord gonna be pushing in mid. No structures left for Team Ray. Could this be the end game? I wonder.
I think it is the end game, but in terms of like builds, everybody has basically been reaching their max builds pretty quick. Even Smooth going for a full damage dead double Fury Hammer items.
3-man conceal, Lord crashing in, baited by Virgie. Heavy spin used very early actually to just push Team Ray away while they deal with Virgie. Immortality popped, Ogi Shadow Kill used in the top wave, King's Calling dropped down, but NetherRealm just denies it. Zorn gets the dodge-like, but AJ doing a lot of damage, already finishing off Akai. Brilliance chasing down Nets, gets the double kill, but now 1v1 against Warlord. Warlord gets the unstoppable Lord on top of the crystal, but has been finished off by Eevee and Trap. Team Ray still surviving for now.
Yes, they hold on. Another failed attempt from the side of Team Vamos, but it's coming at a big cost because Team Ray, as much as they've scaled, look at these minions. They're taking so long to deal with them.
And this is such a huge effort. They are still able to hold on though. As long as they're still alive, there is a chance to turn things around, but they gotta find the angle. I agree with you, Warlord is a problem. This NetherRealm giving them a lot of space for aggressive play.
Now they're going to continue pressing their advantage wherever they can. But with no inhibitors and super minions on every single angle, it seems very unlikely that Team Ray can even contest for this upcoming Lord. So Team Vamos, they can set up a backdoor angle with Zorn or even Smooth. Really doesn't matter. You just got to put them on opposite lanes.
That would be the reasonable idea. I don't feel like Vamos is going to do it.
I feel like they're going to try and bait it though.
Maybe, that's a possibility. But I feel like they want to win through a direct team fight rather than split pushing. And it's just a gut feeling.
Oh, I wouldn't put it past you. Your gut has definitely been right. Team Ray unable to walk out of their base so far as Vamos.
Zorn is so scary.
Yeah, I mean, he's showing that he has the mechanics, but at the same time, it's forcing Team Ray in their base, right? They now have to walk out to soak EXP in as well as gold.
At this point, the members of both teams are going to start hitting their final items. The net worth actually still pretty even. 20 minutes in, Virgie finds a butt, Flicker kicks him, Heavy spin pins him against the wall, Fear of Glory going to miss unfortunately, and now Virgie is just left separated. He's able to dash out in time though, and Melissa all zones Zorn away from the rest of the team. Eevee still not committing that, King's Calling will finally use it in the funnel, a beautiful Spear of Glory, but NetherRealm has been held on this entire time for this moment. Eevee flickers out after his immortality's gone, Winter Crown, gonna keep Warlord alive, he switches it, and the Electro Final Blow comes in, double kill for Smooth with the Petrify. Kids goes back in, Winter Crown from Smooth, keeping him alive still, and someone stops Kids from jumping away to his shadow. Virgie and AJ, the only ones left, make that only AJ as Nets gets the double kill. AJ jumps in with the Brilliance, tries to clear as much of the wave as possible, doing a lot of damage to Nets, but he's only by himself. He gets a double kill, but that's 5 members of Vamos, and somehow, against all odds, Team Vamos take the series
2-1, and you can see some of the faces in the crowd, the disbelief. They're like, no way, Vamos won on that fashion.